the individual Donald Trump, if he spends time in prison, if he loses a lot of his money, that would give a lot of people like some, personal satisfaction, just because they are so angry about everything he did. It's very consequential that a president who abused his authority in such a grave manner face some consequence. And it can be a lot of different kinds of consequence. It doesn't have to be, prison. I mean, in many ways, our legal system and especially our criminal justice system is the society talking to itself about what it finds acceptable.
When you talk about norms, I think what's so important going forward and why accountability is so important is to make sure we break that cycle of what was trending toward this attempt to mainstream extremism and make it seem okay to take the law into their own hands because they didn't like the result of a political contest. And if you don't like the result of the election, you go out and you vote the next time. You don't commit an insurrection and try to prevent the peaceful transition of power.
I have two Google documents that I never thought I would have. One was called Election Nightmares. I think this is what you and I talked about a good deal, which was basically, what are all of the ways that the election could have a kind of catastrophic moment, that there could be a big breakdown? And there's a joke among election law professors that basically election administrators always pray the night before, just let this not be close, because you don't want the world to see how we actually run elections in our country, which is that it's very dispersed and it's very much decentralized. There's safety in the fact that there is such decentralization. There's safety in the fact that it's not just state by state how we run elections. It's almost county by county. Is it too divisive to bring charges? Do we have to bring charges? And my answer in all cases is you bring the charges if the facts give rise to the potential that there's a legal violation here. You bring the charges if the facts indicate that in a criminal case, you can prove beyond a reasonable doubt that President Trump incited an insurrection. Laws and constitutional provisions are there when the moment arises. And the question isn't, is it politically expedient? The question is, do the facts lead you there?